morning. Good morning. Listen, happy Sunday to everyone. We just showed you a video just showing our experience. Today we went to church for the first time. Before we get started, we're going to talk about that experience. But I'm Lee.
And I'm Clarissa.
And we're the Smiths. And our son is coming here too. He's one of the Smiths as well. So today we went to go and visit Panama International Church, or Paint Church for short.
Yeah.
One of the things that was part of us moving to Panama, we were kind of concerned with initially was, are we going to find a church? Is there like a body of believers in church? You know, in Panama there. We're leaving our church that we had back home, and that was a concern. And I think it may be a concern for a lot of you there. So we want to kind of talk about what our experience was today, and also like how you kind of can find a body of believers here. So before we kind of go into it, make sure you also subscribe if this kind of content benefits you. A lot of you watch the videos and are subscribing. We appreciate it. It really helps us to spread this kind of information to people who are considering it. So
I just wanted to say, this morning I woke up. I had been planning to go to church. We had been planning. We're going to go and visit Paint Church because one of you lovely subscribers recommended that we attend this church. And so I woke up this morning and I was feeling tired. We've been tired because we've been on the go. So a part of us was like, oh, I don't feel like going today. Like, I just want to rest today because we got to work tomorrow. But as always, and if you know, like those times where you don't feel like going are the times that you absolutely should go. And with that, we decided to go. We got our kids together. Now, this church has 3 different services. It's an 8:30, a 10:30, and I believe an 11:30. And so we decided to go to the 10:30 service. So we took our Uber, put our kids in the car, and literally went to the service.
Yeah, and it's actually ended up being, so, you know, you can make a lot of preconceived notions before you come here. Now, obviously, this is a Spanish-speaking country. So one of the things we were wondering, like, man, are we going to be able to receive the word if, like, it's all in Spanish? Or we don't, like, how are we going to worship God and we don't understand what they're even saying? You know, so many things to think about. So I wasn't also really in a rush to go to it because I was thinking, like, oh, man, you know, it's not going to be like how it was back home. What songs are you going to play? You know, and again, you become judgmental and you begin to think of all these different things. And we were pleasantly surprised. You know, we got there. The church was actually bilingual. Most of it was actually in English. Most of the service was in English. And there were parts where it wasn't Spanish. There was a translator that was right there. So we arrived there. They had kids' church. We were able to check our kids in, had it all figured out, right? You know, our son initially, he was at all
he struggled going to the children's church,
just like it was with daycare originally too. But he ended up having fun. We spent a little bit of time in there with them. Our daughter, she ran straight in there. She loves going to church as well. So one of our tips, I would say, for how we found about this church, as my wife said, one of you all posted in our comments to visit this church. But when we were beginning the search process, and this is kind of my tip for you all, it really is, the key is like talking to other expats. If you're looking for something that kind of feels like home a little bit, talk to other people that you know, on Facebook. You know, meet with different people. One thing that was really beneficial for us is that we actually attended the gospel brunch here, hosted by Glenn and Sherry Brooks. And again, that was a place where people were sharing, like, oh, I go to this church, I go here, I attend this church here. So you're able to get a lot more information on it. So it felt like really good. And if you kind of stick through to the end, we'll show you the rest of our experience as well. Anything you want to add about like how you felt being there?
Well, what I did like about it is, like, in the children's church, it wasn't just like this room where there's someone babysitting your kids. They actually have like curriculum for the kids. Like, our kids came out with activities with different sheets from the Bible and characters from the Bible and scriptures from the Bible. So I really appreciated that. And then the kids, just like, you know, when your kids feel like they had a good time and they feel good and they're in good spirits when they come for church, that is also, in my opinion, more confirmation that this is a good place that, you know, you can be. Also, and just the flexibility that a lot of the people at the church have. Like, you had people speaking from Spanish to English, English to Spanish, and I mean, it was just so incredible to see.
Yeah, it flowed.
And like, literally, the lady who did the welcome message and the news message and all of that, like, I thought that, like, it was from someone from back home from
like
the church. Like it was like, you know, there was like, you know, a sister in there saying, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think she's from Washington, and they asked the new visitors for the first time to just kind of like say where they're from and what country they're from and their names. And so but it wasn't like forced or anything like that. You know, some churches will be like, stand up and come on up. But it wasn't anything like that. So it was very, very comfortable there. So just like standard, like if you're in the States and you've attended non-denominational church, it felt very much like that. I didn't get like and I'm gonna say this, I didn't get like a culty feel or anything like that, because some churches you can go to and you can kind of feel that. And then they were very organized. You can tell though that this church, well, they said that they are in the stages of for a bigger space, but you can tell that church is growing. It's growing and they need a bigger space. But the word was good, and the preacher preached about partial obedience being disobedience. And so and then the worship song, so like think Maverick City music, Bethel music, like they were singing those kinds of songs, some in Spanish and some in English. So like it felt like we were doing the worship, I was singing our worships, the ones that we do at church at home or around the house. So it felt, I think they sung Firm Foundation. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Yeah,
Promises by Maverick City music. So like it was really right up our alley, and it made us feel at home. And I felt touched. And then they did an altar call at the end for people who wanted to get prayer and stuff like that. And also in the kids' church, there were a lot of kids there that spoke English. They came up to my daughter and was like, "Hey, I speak English."
They held their hands.
They held their hands. I speak English. I'll be able to help you. And they walked them back there, and they gave the kids some snacks in the bag. So I really had a good time. I think it's a church that I'll visit again. I do think that we should visit other churches as well. But if you want a place to like try out, I would definitely recommend trying out Paint Church. Going there and seeing how you feel there.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Tips too, like again, like we have about 3 different churches we've heard about, right?
Yeah.
So we just literally had someone ask us recently, like, what do you know about the churches in Panama? Well, not a whole lot just yet, but we know that they're here.
Yeah.
So I know, again, major concern for people is like, how are we going to like maintain that connection to God when we go out of our country? There are gonna be people who are back home who are gonna tell you like, why are you gonna leave there? You got to leave your church. It might not be no God, but God is everywhere.
He is.
Like God is in all. God is the creator of all. Like we can kind of get stuck in thinking that God is only our city where we live.
He's everywhere.
But God made all of these nations. Right?
Absolutely.
So he we gotta remember, it didn't begin in the United States, right? The Bible began in North Africa, right? This area. So we know that His word is spread across all different places. And really, the church looked like how heaven's going to look like.
Yeah.
There are people from El Salvador, there are people
Brazil,
from Brazil, people from
Nicaragua.
the UK, Nicaragua, people from the United States,
all
states,
this church today.
Texas, Florida, California, Virginia, different areas around the world, Canadians and everything that were there. And that's a reflection of what heaven's going to look like. So definitely be open-minded about it. If you're concerned, if that's one of the blockers that's keeping you from taking the chance of exploring abroad, then we're here to kind of give you that sense of relief that, hey, it's here. Like God is still here too, and God is everywhere. He's going to be in any country that you go to, as long as you're looking for Him. The Bible says if you seek Him, you will find Him.
Yeah.
So we encourage you. If you can tell, our spirit's still uplifted today.
I definitely feel uplifted. We laughed.
That was good. That was good for us.
Yeah.
All right. So let's show you all here a clip of the experience we had today at church. And thank you all for watching again. We appreciate it. Happy Sunday and God bless. All right, so today we're going to visit a church. So it'll be our first church visit here in Panama City, Panama. So we'll let you know how that goes. Got the family together. Chilling back there. And we're going to be heading over there soon. So I'll show you all a little bit of how it looks. All right, so we're here now at the church. They have a kids club as well. So it was nice taking the kids in there. My son, he didn't do it today. He wasn't trying to do it today. So he's going to go on to the church with us. My daughter, she did well. We're pretty good so far.
Proyectos como el de José tienen que entrar como una escuela de música para poder llevar el evangelio a este país.
That's why projects like Jose's has to enter through a music school to be able to be in the country.
My wife, Natalia, my daughter, Julieta, happy Women's Day. Abby, happy Women's Day.
Give all of you a story.
Ya yo sé la historia, era cuando estábamos.
You never let me down.
All right, church is over now. We're over here going to get our kids. And see what they thought about it all. My baby. Lena, what'd you think about it all? You liked it? Look at us. Did you like it? All right. Hey. Hey, L3. All right, good. Thank you. Oh, see y'all later. Yeah, high five. All right, bye-bye. You had fun? You had fun?
You have fun, baby?
You had fun?
Oh.